Do you look back at some of your old lyrics, given the climate of what's happening today with women's empowerment, and be like, damn, that was kind of fucked up that I said that?
Nope, hell no, that was me. I love every motherfucker. Fuck them hoes.
Man, stop, man. Don't say that.
No,
man.
I'm just saying that's.
So I'm at work last night. My wife sends me this text. She says,
Wedding ring?
Christmas is coming up. Just keep this in mind.
That's just keep this in mind. It says $10,000. All right, let's keep going.
That is a $9,500 ring. Sweetheart, I'll make a deal with you. I will buy you a $9,500 ring for Christmas if my Christmas gift can be that you never get to say the phrase, not tonight, I have a headache.
Talk about it. Sipping 80 easy.
Weird. So I matched with this very fine female named Brooke.
Okay.
And in her bio, it says she's a Scorpio and that she wants to be roasted. So, you know what I did.
Every single profile like this on Tinder is fake, just FYI.
So because I'm a gentleman, I asked for permission that she really wants to be roasted, and she told me to give me her best. So I gave her my best.
Okay.
So I tell her, you're the type of girl that puts her zodiac sign in her bio to seem relatable and down to earth. But you really don't believe in it, and you want people to roast you because you're not here to actually get to know someone. You're just on this app for the dopamine that you get every time you get a new match. And you look for reassurance from an app that you're attractive when you've probably never been treated right because you're always looking for the next big thing. And actually you don't trust guys at all based on how you've been treated in the past. So you decide to make Tinder as a joke just to see you're capable of matching with.
Read her whole
and
life.
she unmatched me. So I think I did. I think I won.
That's because women like her think that any man with money is a
Why do you have a problem with it in the first place? What are you talking about?
simp and an idiot and will do whatever and won't mind it because it's money and we got it to spare. When I was single, I looked at every woman like, what do you want? Why are you here? What are you expecting from me? Because I don't do that bullshit that they think men are supposed to do. Don't get me wrong. I do things for the woman I'm in a relationship with. There's no question about that. But to do this random-ish that women, it's not just black women, but most young women have this mentality of what men are supposed to be doing just because they got money. Nah, that don't work this way. And it don't work with a lot of people. Again, most of the shit that y'all see on social media be fake as fuck. I just saw some real silly shit. Woman opened up an envelope after coming from a date from a man. There's supposed to be like $1,000 in it.
Yep.
It's all staged.
So when I
just real quick, one of the most damaging phrases that have ever graced men, it ain't tricking if you got it. Yes, it is. It's still tricking. You're still a trick. You're still being used. I don't know why, because you got more money, you don't consider yourself a trick. You're still a trick. Keep the money in your pocket. These women have the audacity to put Cashapp shits in their Instagram bios because they know how many tricks exist in this world, how many simps exist in this world. It's absolutely pathetic. And y'all enable this shit.
Like, you really just should have paid for all of our food.
For one, I'm not paying for everybody's food. It's your birthday, cool, but I'm not doing that. It's 18.
Why do you gotta pay for all y'all food though?
All right, so it looks like it's her birthday. There's 18 of y'all. I don't look like there's 18 outside of there right now. Maybe he's just using a bit of hyperbole of why he should not be paying. But yeah, listen, birthday aside, y'all fought for equality, right? Like, or is it just equality when it benefits you? It's not equality when it comes to men still having to pay for all y'all meals. Is that what y'all saying? Let's proceed.
You brought 18 friends. I'm finna leave you. You staying here with them or you coming with me? Are you?
Whoa, bro!
Yo, how is it your birthday, but you're demanding your boyfriend's pockets for you and all of your friends? And being her friends, why would you go to a meal knowing that you cannot pay? Like, don't y'all have jobs? But gents, listen to me. If you have an entitled young lady like this, you have to understand that not only does she not understand the concept of money or the concept of hard work and earning your money, but then also she is the type to prioritize her friends or her echo chamber over you. This is why it's important for all of you guys to understand why you should never be a simp, because she's using you and she has no respect. If you treat her like a star, she will treat you like a fan, but you are just her provider. And what's crazy is that Women like this will want you to do all of this for her, but meanwhile has a Tyrone or a Pookie or a Chad up on the sidelines who's providing her complete and utter service to her innards. But for you, you're just a provider. And that's what I would say to all of my gentlemen who are particularly successful in life or are good options, because you could be so much of a good option for these young women or do really well for yourself, make a lot of money, is that you could be too good of an option if they do not respect you. Meaning you could be their beta male provider, and then in return, you'll get their time, attention, and pity vagina. But then on the sideline, she's got a Tyrone waiting in her call log that blows the back out on command, but she expects nothing from that guy. She didn't make that guy wait 3 dates for anything, all right? But you were too good of an option, so she leverages her sex in order to control you, all right? But gents, understand, if she treats you like this, she's not even just for the streets, but she's for the universe, the multiverse, and the omniverse.
We'll be over it. How long do it take you to get there?
It's my birthday. Like, you should have went all out. I don't even have no food.
Hell, I mean, shit. What I had to pay for your food for? You don't want.
Bro, you should have paid for a food, though.
If you supposedly got the check, spend it. Fuck it.
I can't believe you doing this on my birthday.
Who even? Any of y'all? Like, did y'all pay for any of her food? I ain't seen none of them offer to pay for your food. How? You chill with them all day. You need another nigga. Oh my God. If aggravating was a mother.
Okay. My spidey senses are tingling. I'm starting to think that this is a skit now. All right. Not only is the acting terrible, I saw the dude smiling as he's giving his lines out, but then also the girls in the background are like oddly in the camera shot, and it just doesn't look like it fit. Like they don't look mad, really. It's just bad acting. Anyway, what I think they're trying to communicate here is the average degree of entitlement amongst modern women today. Like if you switch the genders, this video wouldn't even make sense. Like a dude walking out all upset because the girl didn't pay like it wouldn't even make sense. And I also think it works is because there's many men today that have faced similar situations, maybe not paying for 18 of y'all homegirls, but men, as we go through kind of who's at the bill, trust and believe that most men are doing math in their head of kind of what they can afford. Can you afford the whole bill even with your homegirls are there? This is something that goes through most men's heads. But to those men, I say, listen, is your girlfriend gonna let you go up inside those girls too? No? Well, they don't pay for them. They have a job just like you have a job. They brag about being the most educated, which actually isn't true. We've gone over those numbers before, but they are more educated than black men on average. So with that being said, they should have the means to afford their own meal. And if your homegirl is hanging out with young ladies that think in that thought pattern, then that is a red flag for your girlfriend. Because who do you think your girlfriend is going to go to for advice in times of conflict? Her illogical friends. So trust me, gents, it's way more drama than what it's worth.
So, without further ado, MTR, cut through the BS like we in charge. No cap with the rappers like steel bars. I'm packing and rapping like here we are. Mediocre tutorial reviews. Like, comment, share my views. Come up and I paid my dues. Big step in my black way shoes. MTR, he break it down, yeah, it's MTR. Check out the sound with his MTR. No one put it down like it's MTR.